Hello everybody, so today we're going to be talking about a book called Hello Lighthouse. And as you can see by the cover, you can kind of already guess what the book is going to be about. This book is by Sophie Blackall. So one literacy merit that I really like about this book is that it's very defined. The pictures and the images you can really see, and it kind of gives a character. So as a teacher, a student can just look at this cover or look at just the very first page, and they can kind of already get maybe a grasp of what this book might be about. I really like that because students are able to guess and hypothesize what events they think is going to unfold in this book. So as you go in this book, you see a lighthouse, you see a boat, so you can kind of understand what a lighthouse does. And that's pretty much what you get from this book. Students will understand how important a lighthouse is and how they help guide ships away from like rocky areas. So as you go in the book, you see a ship coming towards the lighthouse, and this ship drops off the keeper. So the keeper of the lighthouse, you see all of like his duties, what he does, and you understand how important his job is. But you also understand how lonely his job might become. It talks about how, he's alone, he doesn't really have anybody with him. And so this can help students. I recommend this book mainly because I believe that this book can help students understand their own emotions, their own feelings, because everyone feels lonely, everyone feels upset sometimes. And this book can, shows an adult who's feeling that, and students can really connect with that. As you keep going, you see waves, and you see the waves telling the lighthouse, hello, hello, hello. This goes with the cover, Hello Lighthouse. So you see this theme multiple times. So you see things coming up to the lighthouse saying hello, hello, hello. I really like that too. As you keep going, you see him putting messages in a bottle, and it specifies that it waits for her reply. So, a student might take a, guess or hypothesis that, he might have a girlfriend or a wife out there, and that's his outlet. That's how he's helping himself not feel as lonely. You see the dark sky, you see how the waves are getting choppy, but you see the light from the lighthouse even more. So this picture right here really helps students see the job of a lighthouse. So here you see the captain dropping off the lighthouse keeper's wife. So this solves his loneliness. He's not as lonely, and now he has someone to help him with his jobs as the lighthouse keeper. So as you keep going, you see the fog. You see the fog, and you see, and this, I like this page. It says, the fog makes everything disappear. A bell must be rung and warn the ships. Clang, clang, clang. So when you can't see the light, when you can't see the lighthouse, that's when they resort to the sound. So I like this because it talks about how how the lighthouse does multiple different jobs. So the book keeps going. You see different things interact with the lighthouse. So here's a ship that hit a rock, and the people on the ship, they come to the keeper and his wife, and it's just one interaction the lighthouse meets. As you keep going, it's different seasons, different animals, all come to the lighthouse, all for different reasons. So it talks about how when the innkeeper gets sick, the wife, his wife has to pick up the duties, because just because someone's sick doesn't mean the job can't get done. So they work as a team, they do teamwork, and they work together to make sure everything is tip-top shape. So this page talks about how, of course, like the ice is melted and stuff like that. And this time it's whales are coming near the lighthouse. And it says, the whales pass by on their journey north. Hello, hello, hello. Again, they're telling the lighthouse hello. So this talks about, this kind of introduces migration to students. So I like this page too. And then this talks about how the keeper and his wife have their first baby. And it keeps going. Talks about the different views, different things that the lighthouse might interact with. Talks about the different people. There's another ship. There's the lighthouse. There's the family, all working as a team. Together they watch the horizon. You see the waves are getting choppy again. So kind of back to where the book started, back to the original, throughout all the seasons. It keeps going. Let's see. All right, so this is when the keeper, the wife, and the baby all leave the lighthouse. So it shows that maybe the same person doesn't stay all the time. They take shifts, they take turns. And then this time it says, goodbye, lighthouse. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. And so the book keeps going, and it talks about how, the job of the lighthouse, what it does. And then it shows the keeper, his wife, and their child, and all looking back at the lighthouse. So this part is the part I really wanted to emphasize on as well. So this is another literacy merit I really recommend about this book. So at the very back of this book, of course, it talks about Sophie Blackall right here. But right here it talks about what made her want to write this book and the reason why she wanted to write this book. And I believe this shows, it talks about, the very back talks about how someone can feel inspired and how they're inspired when they feel inspired, great things can come about it. And I believe that's a very important thing a student can learn. So overall, I highly recommend this book. I believe students would be able to connect with it. The visuals are amazing, and I believe it has a lot of literacy merit.